Hey everyone and welcome. Today we're going to open up the toolbox that every single one of us uses to build our language. We're diving into nouns. Yep, the absolute bedrock, the fundamental building blocks you use to name your entire world. So let's crack this toolkit open and see what we've got inside.
Okay, let's kick things off with a little puzzle. What do a teacher, the city of London, the feeling of happiness, and a sports team all have in common? I mean, they seem totally different, right? But they all share one single critical job in our language. Stick with me because by the end of this, the answer is going to be crystal clear.
So here's the plan. We'll start with the absolute foundation, and then we're just going to build up, layer by layer, looking at the different kinds of nouns, until we have the whole master blueprint figured out.
First things first, before we can start sorting through our tools, we need to know what a tool even is. So, what exactly is a noun?
You know, it's actually super simple, but also incredibly powerful. A noun is just a naming word. It could be a person, like a teacher, or a place, like a city. It could be a thing, like a book, or, and this is the cool part, it can be something you can't even hold, like an idea. Think about happiness. It's basically the label for everything that exists, whether it's real and physical or just a concept.
All right, so we've got that basic definition down. Now, let's add our first layer of detail, because here's where it gets interesting. See, not all nouns are the same. Some are really broad and general, and others are incredibly specific.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. Over on one side, you have your common nouns. These are your everyday generic labels for things: teacher, dog, city. But then on the other side, you've got proper nouns, which give a specific name to one of those things. So not just any teacher, but Ahmed. Not just any city, but London. And here's the dead giveaway, the thing you have to remember. Proper nouns are always capitalized. That's your golden ticket right there.
All right, let's grab the next set of tools from our kit. This next distinction is all about how we perceive the noun. Like, can you actually experience it with your five senses, or is it more of a feeling or an idea that just exists in your mind?
This one's pretty intuitive once you see it. A concrete noun, well, it's concrete. It's physical. You can bite into an apple, you can hear music, you can touch a table. But an abstract noun, that's a whole different beast. You can feel love or show courage, but you can't physically hold them. They're concepts, they're feelings, they're qualities. Make sense?
Okay, awesome. We're getting to the final layers of our toolkit now. These last few types of nouns are all about organization, how we lump things into groups, and whether or not we can even count them.
So, let's run through these real quick. First up, a collective noun is just a single word that stands for a whole group, like a team or a family. Then we've got countable nouns, and I mean, the name says it all, right? You can count them. 1 book, 2 books, easy. And finally, uncountable nouns. You wouldn't say 1 water or 2 informations, would you? It just sounds wrong. These nouns are seen as a whole, a mass that you can't really separate into individual pieces.
And that's it. We've pulled all 7 of the essential tools out of the box, we've defined them, we've sorted them, so now let's just lay them all out and take a look at the complete master blueprint. And here we go. This is basically your ultimate cheat sheet for nouns. You've got everything here, your general common nouns and your specific proper ones, the physical concrete nouns and the conceptual abstract ones. And finally, your group-focused collective nouns and the whole countable versus uncountable thing. This is the entire toolkit, all in one neat view.
Okay, so theory is one thing, right? But putting it into practice is how you really get it. You've got the blueprint, so let's put that new knowledge to the test. You ready for a quick practice round? Let's do this.
Okay, first one up. The word is Paris. What kind of noun are we looking at here?
If you said proper noun, boom, you nailed it. It's the specific name of a city, and look at that capital P. Perfect.
All right, ready for the next one? How about the word honesty?
That's right, it's an abstract noun. Why? Because you can't touch it, you can't see it, it's a quality, an idea. You're really getting the hang of this.
Okay, let's keep the ball rolling. What about the word team?
Yes, it's a collective noun. It's one word that stands for a whole group of people. Absolutely perfect. And for our final question, in this little quiz, what type of noun is milk? You got it. It's an uncountable noun. You can count cartons of milk, sure, but you can't count the milk itself. Fantastic work. And just like that, you've totally done it. You now have the complete noun toolkit at your disposal. This gives you the power to name and categorize everything. from the smallest, tangible things like a dog or water to huge, abstract ideas like freedom.
So, just remember, this stuff isn't about memorizing boring grammar rules. These are the actual tools you use to build your thoughts, to tell amazing stories, and to share your ideas with the world. You've mastered the Noun Toolkit, so the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?